Hi everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 18 with me, Sid, and into this wonderful winter wonderland that we're living in right now. Yeah, there's definitely wolves around out here. I can hear them howling. And it's getting cold, and the water is freezing. Bees are doing what bees do. So last episode we started on the arduous process, and it was arduous, of that's making so this has got still been sealed for 16 hours of 24, making strong tannin. This one is empty now, and this one has still got the leather in it, and it's making scraped hides. It's been sealed for 1.7 days out of 3. Now we put this little wall in to give us a bit of protection on this side of the thing, because this place is getting hostile. And we also made ourselves a new pick head and some various bits and pieces. We've been busy little, well, bees. And we set a charcoal pit going, because we ran out of charcoal, so that wasn't good. However, I've been thinking about things. My plan, I think, is I'm going to extend this building out so it comes out this way. We'll have a little courtyard in the middle, maybe like about that. And we'll block that entrance off. That will all come in, and we'll have like a little U-shaped building with a connecting corridor on two sides of this, and maybe this side could go to 2 stories as well. So there's possibilities here. However, while I am waiting for things to happen, 8 of 9, I've got various crops barely growing now. That's a mature flax. We'll have you. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. We'll keep the seeds. That's 8 of 9. That's almost there. Getting darkish. Overcast. Mature carrots. Yeah. So I'm just gonna carry on. Process. No, they're not ready yet, and those are definitely not ready yet. And none of that is ready. Okay. I don't know what effect this water freezing is going to have. Oh, hello. You're ready, though. I would like to shift out some of this lot out of the way and get myself a wee bit of, well, is it dry grass in winter? Whatever it is, it would be grass, and there's plenty about, so we're going to need this for several things. For one, I am going to make some more bowls, and we obviously need grass to do that. I need grass to make some bales, because I'm going to upgrade my bed this episode. I have got the capability of getting 8.5 hours worth of solid sleep a night, and everybody loves a good night of solid sleep. So we're going to do that. Now I need for that 3. I thought it was that, or is it? Okay, so I need a lot more grass. Okay, let me sort that out. I'll go sort myself out of a knife again. I'm not going to stand in the middle when there's wolves howling like the clappers overnight. I am not going to stand in the middle of the ground doing that. I'm also going to put my food away. So I need to get that charcoal, because I need to... Hello, hang on, let me find some place for you, and for you, and for you. Lovely. I want to get some shears going. I've been told that's a good thing. So, yeah. Learning all the time. Right, and that needs to become that. So that can go in there. Got you. Seeds can go in there with the rest of them for summer sowing, or if we make new fields. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do come spring, summer for the fields, whether I'm going to use what I've got or look to recreate some. And I need to do some experimentation with that. But for now, I need to make a knife. So let me quickly do that, and I'll be back in a second. Alright, well that was the bowls going. So, knowing that we know there are unpleasantnesses out here, just continue gathering the resources necessary. So if it's 8 per, I need 24 to make the bales. That will be enough, but I'm going to just wear out this knife, I think, because I'm always looking for this, and it's always a case of, oh, I've run out of grass, let's go and get some grass. And yeah, it always seems to be kind of a false economy not keeping some of this in stocker, so to speak. And it's only a flint knife, it's not going to last forever anyway, so let's just do that, shall we? And then we can check this charcoal pit, because I believe that has finished, which will open up a whole load of things for us. And I wonder whether I should actually make another set of bowls as well while I'm doing it, but yeah, that's another question. Another question for another day. Definitely finished. Lovely. And oops, that was not my intention. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should build up, mind you, I think when we get more advanced I would have a bigger charcoal pit. This is, you know, about as small as I want to make it, and even this takes a bit of effort filling, so, but still, we'll wonder whether we can do something similar to what we've done in Terra Firma Craft, actually, with a permanent structure. With maybe a 3x3 gap in it or something along those lines. That would be interesting to find out. 46 charcoal. Lovely. I mean, you know, I would have preferred 460 charcoal, don't get me wrong, but that's because I'm greedy. I think I'm going to stick another set of bowls on, just because I think they'll be beneficial. Let me quickly sculpt that up, get my pottery on, and right, bowls times 4, and this is very relaxing. It is a lovely mechanic, actually. I do like the shaping mechanic. An F and that one, and there and there and there and there and there, and then a little bit of that on it, and get the right button. Yeah, because while I'm cooking up bowls, these are handy for light sources and all sorts of things, so not least of which is eating. So that is the plan there. I'll get those up and running, and with peat they don't take that much effort to run a fire pit at all, so you know, it kind of makes sense to do them. Let's have a look at you. You are at 1.9 of 3. You are 22 of 24, so those are getting closer, but I've still just got things I need to keep on trucking with, so let me get this done, and well, I'll be back a little bit later on. Alright, it's night again, passing another day. I have started framing out the new structure. This is going to go slightly further that way. It's also going to be too wider, so that's going to be the bigger half of the building. This is going to be the smaller. This fireplace therefore may move, but that's no biggie. We can do that, no problem. What we do need to do, however, is grab you and need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, I think, per 6. And get 3 of those, and I need 2, 3 of those, and I need 1, 2, 3. Oops, no, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we are going to craft that up into one of those. We're going to take those, and we're going to take those. I'm sure that's what it said. Let me just have a look. Oh, so it sounds like we've got friends as well. Oh, linen. Yeah. Oh, 2. Okay, it always makes sense when you actually read it properly. One of those gives me that, which means I can take that up and I can place that. And now we got a proper bed. Right, we need to eat and then go to and throw our food on the floor. Now I have not heard a thingy mabob. But they're out there. I can't see a rift anywhere though. Or here one was the point. Oh well, let's have a good 8.5 hours sleep. Oh, this is going to be nice. And then see what we get in the morning. Not least of which some bloody drifters to deal with. Demon sloths, haven't had those in what seems like an age. Still, I don't think it's like night time yet, daytime I should say yet, so that is a thing. That goes away. See, I know they shouldn't be able to spawn, mind you, if they're blighted, it'd be dark enough over there. There's one. The lighting in this in the winter is weird. It really is. See that? Oh, he's there. It just sounds really odd, but I cannot see any temporal anomalies out there, any little rift things that, which is odd. I'd say they're supposed to be these guys. Okay. You can play that game. Come on, sloth boy. Bring it on. I'm not scared of sloths. Especially not when they're stupid and fall in the hole. Oh, he's not, he's there. Hello. When they make it that easy, you're in the hole, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright. That didn't work, did it, for you? Right. Any more for any more? I've sworn I've seen one over that way, but I don't want to go wandering too much. I think we're alright. Those have cooked. That's handy. Let me grab... I need a knife. Let's try that again with a knife, shall we? This is going to get awkward when we start building on here. So, but the frame, and also is awkward because I can't find any oak in the immediate vicinity. Right, there we go. Lovely. Right, now let's see. How are you doing? 2.7 of 3, so almost there, and we almost have leather. And then the only question is, what do I make out of it? Do I go for leather armor? And things. So leather armor is not as good as Gambloised armor or Gambleson, but the difference is a Gambleson will slow you down. It slows down your healing rate and all the other elements that are undesirable in a piece of clothing. Leather armor doesn't. So whilst it's not as effective as the Gambleoist armor, it has its perks. It doesn't slow you down or any of those other things. So, right, armed with all of this, what's my next job? I mean, I need some oak. I can see oak over there. Do I take a stroll over and see if I can't get the rest of that tree? I mean, that would seem... As long as I'm ready to sprint, I really need to get the sprint key. I need to swap the keys around because I tend to want to sprint using... I'm just keeping my ears open. Using the shift key and crouch using the control key. That's oak. I'll have you. We'll take that down. So I may change that around just so we've got kind of a match for 7 days. Not so much Minecraft. I'm old school. I tend to double tap to sprint. So yeah, it shouldn't make a difference to my Minecraft play because I don't tend to think of it like that anyway. So, any more oak over there? Are you oak? You look like you could be oak. Maple, you're not oak. That's definitely not oak. If that's maple, all of that's maple. That could be oak over there, but we're getting into the realms of... That's just a drifter. That is oak, isn't it? Yeah. Get what I can. I'm going to need a new stone axe as well after this. But the more of the framework I get built out, the more of the structure and shapes I get built out, the closer I get to having the building the way I want it. So, you know, and we're waiting on stuff, so I suspect winter is going to be a bit of a weighty kind of season. Anyway, I'll be back in a sec. Finally, finally, we have got, apart from a very small amount of wheat tanner, we have got 11 prepared medium hides. Which means over here, and the framework is growing, which also means that that is there. But it needs another 4.5 days. Oh, why? Now, this bit over here, I think we are definitely going to want to take all of these out. Build up this groundwork underneath. Mainly with dirt, I suppose, but we'll probably give it that little same border, the little stone border at the bottom there, and then we're going to have the dark mud bricks over the top. Now these should all be cranberry, so those should be fine, and the rest will move later, but we do need to basically bolster this, put this out a little bit, build it all up. This lot will come out, and more importantly, if I go back and get that wall that I just put away, have you got the rest of those? Yes, you have. And we're going to grab just the one of those. We can, now I know there's a little bit of tannin left in there, but you know, not enough to make it things. And this is now secure. I mean, it's got a massive great wooden frame growing all over it, and these gaps here to allow me to get in and out. I thought I just heard a temporal rift. But yeah, we are a step closer to our goal. Now I'm just going to stick this barrel down here for now, because I've got nowhere better to put it. In fact, I shall do the same with this one. But this will give us more space in the build to, you know, place all the things we need. What else do we need then? That is a very good question. I'm going to need quite a lot of dirt for filling in. I'm going to need more oak. I'm definitely going to need more stuff and things and stuff. That's what is that? Cob, okay. Bony saw, yeah, and then got a tiny little amount of that, which is not a huge amount. I mean, I could fill in using granite cobblestone as well. That's, you know, got plenty of that. But we just need to keep on progressing. So while we are waiting on that, I need to I wish I could. Well, I actually wish one of those wolves would start to move down into our area so we can, you know, get ready to and deal with them. It's a lot easier, I think, to deal with them when you're on your own turf, because you know your tricks and your traps and your water features and everything. But they're not, so we're just going to have to work over here now. I have got this, and we can set you up in here. I think one was enough. We'll find out. Right, yeah, I'm going to watch that, and we're going to work that into some ingots. Not ingots, things. I also want to see if I can work this out. So what did I do with that? That was a copper. Don't know. I will work that one out later. I'm not that desperate, and it is getting dark, so I should probably let this a little bit too soon. Anyway, I need to work this copper into a pair of shears. So we'll see what's what. But I've put some lights in here, so hopefully this will be better going forwards. Boop, there we go. That's probably a little bit more sense than over there. And what are you, 700, 800? I think you melt at like 1,000 and odd, so let's take you, place it, and I want to make shears. Oh, I need a hammer. And what do I want to do? I need to bring you that way. Nope. Right, F, and that way. And yeah, and then we're going to bring you that way. And the same again. I'm gonna go to you, and this looks like a fairly simple shape. It's just a shame that we have to get rid of these bits and not. Right, wait till the animation's finished. And there we go. Right, so we now have copper shears. It's got a durability of 1,000, so hopefully our stick shortage, if we use the right gate, will be somewhat less. Right, I'm going to continue on. Still got 4.5 days till we get some leather, so yeah, I am going to eat and sleep, I suspect, and that is not food. Back in a moment. We had a rift overnight right there, and as a result of it, we have 1 or 2 friends. Alright, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, out 6, yes, and they are lobbing stuff at me. They're the 6 I can see. There's another one over there, 7. Well, I really don't fancy like trying to take on 7 of these guys. I'm not sure whether there's any actually over here either. But it occurs to me that I can possibly whiz around the outside. Get out of it, you. And then we want to go and hopefully, I still haven't remapped that key. We want to go and find some oak anyway, because the oak in our area is a little bit sketch. So yeah, we'll leave these guys behind, give them a chance to rethink their life choices and go somewhere else. And I'm going to just head down this way a little bit while it's early, and see if we can't find a little bit of oak in an area that I'm not going to sit there and say I know doesn't have walls, because that would be, I think that's a walnut log. That's no use to me at all. Well, I mean, obviously it's used to me, it's a log, but it's not any use to me for my building plans. This, whoa, so we need to head a little bit further, I think. It's very difficult. I can't, the colours with this cold effect, I'm really struggling to tell what is what. That is copper. Alright. Where am I? Center on me. Zoom in. Orange. Nice little pick and save. for future reference. Not going to get it now. But what are you? Walnut. Don't want bloody walnut. What? Whoa, Jesus. Way to scare me, goat. Thank you. Sheep, whatever you are. Ram. Actually, it is a sheep. Yeah, looking at it, it's definitely a sheep. Grown up around enough sheep to know sheep when I see one, he says. Completely failing to find any of the wood he wants. And I don't think I brought much in the way of food with me, so I better not. Oh, I brought my shears though, so I could test that out. Them out. Let's do a little bit of that then. Cool. There we go. This is more like a scythe, because I'm not seeing a huge amount of drops from that, but obviously I am seeing it being a hell of a lot easier. Come on, oak. Oak. If I were an oak, where would I be? They all look very much the same to me. I mean, I know where there is oak. It's in that wood where there's wolves and stuff. Well, this was mainly an excuse to come and try and get away from the death sloths anyway. So I'm just going to hunt around a little bit longer to see if I can't find myself some oak, and I shall be back with you in a second. Thought I'd smith up another tool while I was in the smithing mood, and I'd got another ingot. This one, because I'm doing a lot of, how do I put this, a lot of grass gathering, then it occurred to me that a scythe might be a better option for, I need another 3, don't I? Bring those down. A better option for gathering grass and using stone knives, albeit stone knives are cheap. They're slow and they break quickly, and I'm going to need a fair amount of grass and dirt. Right, let me just have a look at you, and we'll no, do that, Emma. Yeah, it looks like we're just chopping all of this out. I don't know whether this would work like the no, it doesn't. Right, there we go, and combine you with you. Got lots of sticks thanks to Mr. Shears. But now we've got Mr. Scythe, which in theory should be a fairly formidable weapon as well. It doesn't appear to have any weapons, but as Pratchett once put it, any general who's been on the receiving end of a peasant's revolt knows just how terrifying agricultural industry. Oh, I love this animation. Yeah, knows how terrifying peasants' tools are in the hands of someone who knows how to use them. Now, there's another thing, as I'm kind of clearing this area up here. So I made myself a few. I didn't want to waste my remaining copper shovel, so I made myself a couple of stone shovels just to to do this, because they work reasonably well. And I'm not usually a big fan of flattening terrain, as you'll know from my Minecraft series, but for this area I think I'm going to need to, because I've got plans for quite a big expansion in the long run. The one thing I don't know whether we can do is relocate water. Now I've just double checked using a bucket, and that didn't work. So you definitely can't pick up a bucket of water from the lake, bring it over and create it elsewhere. So that is a thing. I didn't realise I got oh, it's not a very big lake, but it's apparently a lake. So that's the thing. Because what I want to do is bring this out further this way. I've filled this in already. I'm just going to let these either grow or die or do whatever. I'm going to bring this out right round. We'll have the wall come right round to here. So this will be a walled off area at the back. And we have got now a little bit of flooring, and we got the stairs up and down on this side. This lot will tear out, and there's a wall here. So eventually this will be the front, that will just be a bit of the garden, and this will come around here, and you know, we'll just keep on building this space up. Now I used cobble to fill this in, and I may regret that, I don't know, but you know, at the end of the day I need to make dark mud bricks, and I need to backfill this in. I'm not going to have another cellar at this side. I think it would be overkill, but we're going to need to get myself a whole load of dirt to make more of this. I'm going to need some more of the blue clay, and I'm going to need to, well, ultimately I think I am going to level this off all the way down to here, so you know, we can keep stripping back some of this area. That will level off as well. I'll probably leave this down because this is my actual only farm at the moment. So that's all. Got some mature svelte there. Interesting. Backfill this, you know, but just generally improve the area step by step, block by block. But you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither will Byham Homestead. And we're at a stage now where I'm just waiting for that leather, and then I've got another whole bunch of leather to do, but I'll just keep putting that on like on a back burner, if you like, so it's just there all the time. But this is going to take a while to get everything for it. We're going to have to go out to some ruins or a granite area to dig up some granite cobble or some stairs, because we can't make those out of the blocks. And I'm going to need more oak, because I need to make more oak planks to make more oak things. I'll just keep working on this as it goes. Yeah, more oak planks to make the roof. This is going to be 2 stories, so we're definitely going to need to make this more oak planks there. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to put the stairs, to be honest. That one I haven't thought through, but yeah, that's nothing new. Hey, don't do that. That could have been the different. That would have been the block that I was missing. That has done 2 days of 4.5, so we've still got a ways to go. But yeah, we're making steady progress. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.